Hey everyone, how are you? Hope you are well. So, today we're going to talk about what is going on with artificial intelligence. As you know, a lot of layoffs have been happening in the current space that we're in. They have laid off a lot of people in the tech space, along with other spaces as well. So, they are having a lot of advancement in technology going on in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is one of the tech hubs, and they are making a lot of advances as far as technology goes. So there's a company called Chegg, spelled Chegg. It's an educational technology company. They have laid off 80 people. Then there is a tech company called Dropbox. They have laid off 500 people. So they are seeing layoffs beginning to happen as a result of artificial intelligence. So they interviewed a guy by the name of Dan Wan, who is a professor at Columbia Business School. And so he's saying that he does not see robots replacing human beings as of yet. So what he does see is that humans being replaced with other humans that have AI technology skills. So artificial intelligence is going to cause companies to restructure, um, but he doesn't see it playing out as machines replacing individuals as of yet. So artificial intelligence, that is the whole chat GPT space. But artificial intelligence, even though they are developing it and advancing it, it's really already here. Um, so you'll see it, for example, when you go to the grocery store, you have the option of going through the line with a human being, or you have the option of self checkout. So, self checkout, that's an example of artificial intelligence. So, that is something that can replace human beings. So, in this year, 2023, there were 212,294 people in the tech space that were laid off. That's 212,294 people laid off in 2023 in the tech space. And then last year, 2022, 164,709 laid off in the tech space. So Microsoft, they have currently laid off 10,000 people. And Mark Zuckerberg, he's laid off 10,000 people. And then in past November, he laid off 11,000 people. But what these two companies are doing, Microsoft and Meta, what they're doing, they are laying off people, but at the same time, they are investing heavily on AI. So Microsoft, they have a multi-billion dollar investment in OpenAI, which is the company behind ChatGPT. So even though Microsoft is laying off people, is investing multi-billion dollars into AI. Not 1 billion, multi-billion dollars into AI. And then Meta, they're laying off people as well, but they're investing in AI. So he has plans to heavily invest in AI. So, what can we take away from this? What is going on with this whole artificial intelligence movement? If you are in a career and you can be replaced by a machine, it's a good idea to consider gaining other skills, building businesses right now, and investing in property. So, doing a myriad of things instead of just depending on one job. So, getting into property and building businesses. This is especially if you are in a job that you could be replaced by a machine, or even if you're not in a job that can be replaced by a machine, it will just give you an extra sense of stability and safety that you have your hand in a couple of things instead of just depending on one job. So that is building businesses and investing in property. So they don't see human beings being replaced right now, but in the very future, um, it's going to happen inevitably. If a robot can do your job, then they're going to have the robot do it. So, good idea to get started investing in property, building businesses. Either way it goes. All right. Building multiple streams of income and figuring out other ways to make money besides just going to a job. So that's going to create more safety and more security instead of just depending on one thing. So instead of this one thing that you could be replaced with a robot, you could get laid off, you could get fired. Instead of depending on this one thing, starting to build and work on that every day. You got a business, you're buying property, and you may have multiple businesses. You may have multiple properties. So you see how this is a lot safer than this, right? So that goes for people who like their job and for people who don't like their job. People who will be replaced by machines and people who will not be replaced by machines. It creates that safety. It creates greater safety for you, right? So if you could just get started now, because they have a lot planned in the future. So the tech space is getting hit heavily right now. Um, but they do have plans for the future that these machines are going to be doing the jobs that human beings do. But according to this professor who works at Columbia Business School, he's saying he doesn't see it happening as of yet. He says he sees human beings being replaced with other human beings who have artificial intelligence skills. So, along with building multiple streams of income, it's a good idea to get AI skills. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing people selling courses for artificial intelligence. So, good idea to learn artificial intelligence. So, with the multiple streams of income, learning artificial intelligence, and then also investing in these artificial intelligence companies. So, that would include you being in the stock market and knowing what these artificial intelligence stocks are and investing in them, being holding a share or however many shares of these artificial intelligence stocks is pretty important, especially knowing that that is where we are headed in the future. So, to be in the stock market, investing in artificial intelligence stocks, to get some skills in artificial intelligence, and then to be working on those multiple streams of income. All right, so just wanted to recap. So if you like the channel, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss the episode. Leave a comment. And before you leave, don't forget, what am I going to say? Before you leave, don't forget, hit that like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.